is the LEA Institute. All controls have failed. Repeat, all controls have failed.
Everywhere! Requesting evac check! Requesting stay away from the LEA Institute! I repeat!
Once Human might be the most fascinating, alluring, and strange survival games I have ever seen or heard of. Inspired by the mind of HP Lovecraft, the developers have crafted this post-apocalyptic future in the style of New Weird. And if you are like me, you probably have no idea what New Weird is. New Weird is a specific genre of art and literature that combines supernatural elements with cosmic horror and sci-fi elements. The trailer starts out simple enough. You pull up to an abandoned laboratory or hospital, and inside there are undead that you need to kill. Same old, same old. Everything turns upside down though when a creature called a deviation attacks. This is not simply an undead creature, but one that possesses supernatural abilities. You see a team member get picked up via telekinesis and killed while the other two members escape. This is when I knew that this survival game was something special. Once Human is a PvPvE survival game with the attributes you would expect, such as scavenging for resources, crafting tools, building a homestead or base, and maintaining your character's health meters through food, water, and even sanity. And within this game, they espouse 6 factions, 5 core gameplay systems, and 4 biomes, all housed on a 16 by 16 kilometer map. You play as a meta, a human who is far stronger than a regular human, and your ultimate task is to survive the world and push back the Great Ones, which are multi-dimensional, godlike beings who seek to overtake the human world. The second task is to discover the origin of the mutation that has ravaged the world to begin with. Something else that makes metas different from other humans is that metas' minds can withstand the whisperings of the Echo Stone. And Echo Stones are fragments that fall off what is known as Ancient Ones, which are powerful interdimensional creatures roaming the map in a volatile, fractured physical form. These fragments contain powerful items that can be extracted at your base, but when you pick it up, you'll be forced into chaos mode, which I will talk about later. You will need to deal with the wildlife like wolves, bears, and alligators, but I am going to guess that they will pale in comparison to some of the more supernatural creatures that they have shown us in the videos. But not to worry, there isn't permadeath from what it sounds like. You can choose your respawn location and choose to go get your dropped items or start over. There is base building in this game as well. You can mine, chop down trees, gather wood, you can craft all manner of tools and use those tools and resources to build a home and fortify it. You can also craft weapons and traps for hunting and base defense. The server setup and the world configuration is actually something that stood out to me. So to battle server congestion, they set up different worlds in the same servers. Your player can move between these worlds with whatever they have in their inventory, or even use a function called move territory to move your entire base and buildings. No clue what that looks like functionally, but let's keep going. What is really interesting about this is that there are areas on the map that are labeled contested. Now, these contested areas mean that once you enter that area, every player from all the worlds on the server can see you and you can see them. Now, I'm guessing this is where the most danger is, but also the most valuable loot is as well, and it sounds pretty similar to the Dark Zone from The Division. There is also this function called Chaos that I alluded to earlier. Now, Chaos mode, if I'm understanding it correctly, essentially enables PvP. So there are PvP and PvE servers, and if you are on the PvP server, you have free reign to attack whoever you want above the level of 10, which is the protection level zone, whether they are in Chaos mode or not. If you are in Chaos mode in a PvE server, Chaos players can only attack other Chaos players. Non-Chaos players are immune to player damage. So it sounds like they are trying to reach a broader audience by making this a less hardcore open world survival game. And we have seen this before, where developers in an attempt to appeal to everyone appeals to no one, which I get that some people don't like PvP, but my goodness, it's an open world survival game labeled as PvPvE, so let it be an open world survival game labeled PvPvE. This might end up unnecessarily dividing the community instead of letting the community come up with ways to survive on the same servers, like Scum or DayZ. That is the point of labeling a game survival. You need to survive. So the idea that you remove what is the most volatile and dangerous aspect of any survival game, namely the player damage, to create a safer and easier experience is probably not the best move in my opinion. And I could be wrong in my assessment, and maybe it'll be a big, harmonious hit. But I do have real concerns concerns about the longevity or popularity of the game when it is trying to cater to two opposing audiences. But what are your thoughts about this? There are tons of great indie companies making survival games, so check this video out to see if this one is more your speed. And I'll see you in the next one. Path out.